Right, we're going to do some ATS today. My God, wait. Oh, yeah. Shouldn't lose that, should I? And we don't need the mic that close. Right then. Dashboard. Where the devil is it? There. Right. Jobs. Oh, that's not good. What do we got? Where can we take them? Mobile barrier. I'll probably get stuck with that. Oh, man. Take some dynamite, maybe? 9 hours or 8 hours? Let's do 8 hours. Hopefully this is running okay. Your trailer is ready. My trailer might be ready, but my steering wheel ain't. I bet you any money. Come on. Finally. So we're just going to have a quiet drive on multiplayer today. If anybody wants to join in, they're more than welcome to. This is going to be ATS Euro server. Otherwise, this is just going to be me opening up the map, trying to get more areas to start from, and progress a little further. Got a few hours free before I've got to pop out. We didn't get that lined up too well, did we? I think I may have my headset a bit too loud. Right then. Trailer attached and we'll make a move. We are 6:05 in the morning, so another hour or so and we'll have some bright sunlight shining down. We'll see a bit more detail. Fuel-wise, 592 litres on board. $167 miles to go. The good news is I can just about crack 100 frames with triple monitors and streaming. That's not bad. was pretty quiet. Keep an eye on the road. Like weaving everywhere. Oh, I should have made me a cup of coffee. We'll see how quick we get there. Might stop and make one. Ooh, there's a bit of scenery over there. Yep, it's relatively quiet today. Why does it feel like this truck is wobbling all over the place? Oh, I know. I just remembered. I'll have to stop on the side of the road a second. Hey Gareth, how you doing? I don't think that should be up there, it should be down there, but I think that might be wrong. Let's see how that works. Yeah, it's all good, just having a chill day. Got a couple of hours before I got to pop out, so I thought, let's do some American Truck Simulator instead. Ugh. So we're just having a chill drive. We've done 2 already. Right, why is this telling me to go around when we can go straight on? Indian Village. What have you been doing with yourself, Gareth? You got anything, any new news? New screen. So you bought yourself a new monitor. What did you get in the end? I was tempted to turn off then just to have a look at that plane over there, but I don't think you can get anywhere close. Sounds very good. Is it an VA panel or a IPS panel, do you know? Pass. Yeah, well, as long as it looks good, who cares, eh? Right, fuel is 374, 195 miles to go. 3 hours. Plenty. Ah, you got it all plugged in, have you? Oh, we're not going on that one. Nah, not really. Last thing I got was the shifter here. I think I'm pretty much all set now. There's not much else I can think of. The only thing I need to do is get my indicators back on the rig. I've got to rewire them. I found a new way to mount them. I don't know where I'm going to put them though. I suppose I could mount them somewhere. Just got enough room to get my hand in there. So maybe at the bottom of the rig? I don't know, I could do. I could put a mount there at the bottom. Can't really do it at the top because the... I don't know. That's something I've got to think about. That's why they're not mounted to the rig, because I've had to find a new place. So we shall see. I'll work something out. Hey James, how you doing? I'm doing very good, thank you. How's your day been? Have you been up to anything good? Or got any plans? I try and swap back and forth between the two. I do prefer Euro truckers, but I bought ATS and I thought I really need to make a go of ATS. And plus, I'm all new to the multiplayer side, as you can see, because there's no bugger here. So, but yeah. The highlight of my day was I've got a lovely letter from a neighbour. Wonderful. So what are we down to? 2 hours 45. A bit of damage. I need to clean that up. But then again, it's early days. You know, we're still earning a bit of money. Don't want to be spending too much. At least that's one benefit with the American truck servers. It's dead. Even though you got like a room for 2,000 people, there's only like 200 people playing. I want to turn the wheel that sharp, do I? Tell me about it. I was saying when I started that I drank all my coffee before I started. I had things I needed to sort out before I started. I was like, okay, so I drank all my coffee, started the stream, I was like, damn, I should have refilled the coffee cup. Can't stream with no coffee, that's just sacrilege. What's with the suspension on this truck? It just doesn't feel right. Something's not right. I think I may have to look at the config files. I think I've copied the wrong config file over. There's that crazy biplane. Gotta admit, they have animated, I think, those biplanes a little bit too fast. Oh, anybody else got lots of wind in the UK? Oh, it's a windy one's picking up over here. That one on a rush, are we? Yeah, we've had the rain to stop for a bit. But you can hear the wind blowing now, so that's picking up. That'll make it for an interesting evening. So what have we got? 52 minutes. Plane P off. Go away. Go away now. We don't need you. So when we stop, we've got to find a fuel stop and we've got to find a repair stop. Shaolao. I probably would, but the garages are nearby. I only use the fix command kind of thing if it's, you know, being battered by somebody. If it's my own errors, I just tend to swing by. There's no point. It's only a tiny little bit of damage, like 9%. It's hardly worth repairing, but if it's on the way, then I'll make a stop. Hey Dan, how you doing? And we're in. Job company offers. Do I want to see if they've got any jobs, shall we? You're welcome to. I have no idea where I am. I know I'm in the Euro server. What am I gonna have? I think we'll go for long distance. There we are. Sholo in Arizona. I tell you what, if you want to jump in, if you can join there, that'd be great. I am gonna get a cup of coffee. I shall be back shortly. Right then. Cup of coffee in hand. Squeeze in. Have a drink. Hey Equalizer, how you doing? Right then, so if anybody wants to join, they're more than welcome to. It's in Arizona. I'm in Sholo at the moment. So if you want to join there, you're more than welcome to. Job wise, I haven't got much choice in terms of jobs at the moment. Well, that's a pretty hefty job, so I could do that one. An 18-hour drive, and how much time do I have? If you want to chat, you're more than welcome to. I don't even know. Hold on. Where's my Discord? Discord. Hello. You okay? Right then, how are you set? I think we'll have the kilobits there. Hey. What the devil's that? Yeah. Is that Arizona or the Flagstaff? I have no idea. I know there's Flagstaff over there. So, unless you... Oh, I don't know. Let me have a look at jobs. Because this isn't going to do otherwise, is it? And I haven't got my brake on. Freight. What have we got? No, not freight. Yeah, external contacts. Yeah. Do you have all? Do you have all the DLC? New Mexico. Right. Okay. So I'm guessing Oregon would be out. You should have Nevada, California, and Arizona, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, so that's the Oregon one. You don't have Oregon. So name the areas: Nevada, California, and Arizona. Okay, no, that's fine. Just so I know where to keep the jobs then. So if I limit, well, if I'm this job that I've got here now takes me through Flagstaff. Yeah, because it's pointless you coming back this way. But then, do you have a job that takes you to Oakland? Is that all over the shop? Have you tried external contracts? Yeah, if you don't find anything, look in external contracts. Sometimes that helps. Hello there, LVC Gaming. I've done one job already. We're just having a little chill. Oakland. If you've got a job there, so what I'll do then, I'll grab that job. I picked the wrong blooming one again, didn't I? Job external. Yeah, LAND. Yeah, so it's up in the north part of California. So as long as you've got a job there, then I'll take that job, but I'll swing by into... Yeah, so let's take that one then. So it's going to be that one. Begin. And we'll see how long it takes. Now, I know I've got to get fuel as well. And someone's coming in. Oh, wow, he's got a double trailer. keep an eye out for fuel. Hey Game Slayer, it's just using the setting for the wheel. What wheel do you have? No, Game Slayer, he's asking about the wheel. I'll mute the mic at some point when I remember the button for it. It saves you getting confused. Right, there's my job. I'll hook this up and I'll show them the settings. And I'm not going to hook it up just yet because that didn't go in, did it? The Logitech should do it. Let's have a look at settings. You just want to go to your controls. And what you want to do is force feedback centering. So you want to make sure, number one, that you've got that turned on in your Logitech profile. And then you adjust this. The further up, the more it's likely to go back. So you need to find the right balance for you. You don't want it whipping back and, you know, being too forceful. But turn this up until the wheel returns back to central. But that's the setting I use for it, and it should be the same for anybody, assuming your wheel does cater for force feedback centering, which most force feedback wheels do. Right, let's make a move, shall we? Looks like we've got a little mini convoy just moving off there. There's quite a few trucks leaving. Yeah, Flagstaff. That's assuming I don't run out of fuel. Right then, let's see how long it takes. I'll just have to keep an eye on that map to make sure I turn off. I've got, what, 190 litres of fuel. Ooh, this could be a bit risky. Best, I believe. I don't normally change it, to be honest. If I want to go on something else, I just go to the map and put a pin down. that's a good point. I don't think I've turned mine off. Busy road. You'd see my name, and I'm not coming in anywhere at the moment. What kind of road manoeuvre was that? Right, I'm pulling in here a second. I'm going to need to check with the map a second. Yeah, this needs me to turn around. Yeah, not yet. Still got a little way to go. And I've still got 166 litres. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I pulled over, to make sure no one else was following through. There was quite a little convoy going, so I thought I don't want to block them off. It's just easier to let them go sometimes. There's my map. Zoom out. So there's another guy motoring behind me. Right, there's fuel coming up, so I might have to turn off here. Grab this while I can. Come on, engine, turn off. Yeah? As long as it's working, that's the main thing. Right, let me have a quick check of this map again before we go any further, because not my luck, I'll go the wrong way. So where are you going to be? Near the spanner, or...? Ah, okay, well, I'm guessing it's one of those two. Near the spanner one, yeah? Yeah, I think I'm pulling right past it anyway, so... Hello there, AEL, how you doing? Oh, right then, gotta move on. well, yeah, baby itching for that now. Are you itching for that now? Nice. Should be motoring with that. Yeah. That's fair enough. Ryzen 5 chip's a good chip. Right then, where are we? Map is there, so... well, still a way out, we're not far off though. Probably about another 30 minutes in game, so that'll fly by. Oh yeah, you gotta turn off the random events. Remind me when I get that, turn off the random events. Because there's part of one. As we fly by. As long as it doesn't give me a detour, I'd be like, no. That's all I need, wouldn't it? As you arrive at the Flagstaff, no, you can't go that way, you gotta go that way. Yeah, that's what I gotta do, yeah. I'll remember, I'll pull in and I'll do that when I pull in. I knew there's something I was supposed to do, so I've started the game today and thought, right, I've got to do the same thing, fix my shifter, so I got that sorted. And I forgot all about doing the random event stuff, so he reminded me when he said. On MP? Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it, it's only MP anyway. You know, they'll only bang, yeah, it's the worst case. It would only be for like a month or two at worst. It's just frustrating more than anything, but the way I look at it is, well, multiplayer isn't a big part for me. It depends, you know, if it's mainly what you like doing, then it's a problem, but just get your garages and everything sorted in single player or something. Right, so we're heading. Let's zoom in on the map and have a look, shall we? We're making a turning in there. If it would be naughty then, because that was a green light for me. Yeah, considering there's only, what, 200 people when I joined, so unless it increased rapidly, they're all here in one area. Alright, so that increased then. Hold on, don't pull out just yet. Let me swing it around here. I'm gonna kind of come in and then turn around because I need to do that thing. Right, where are we? So that's gonna be out of there. Options. What's that under? That's gonna be gameplay, isn't it? Random. Detour. I think that's it. It's only random events and detours, isn't it? Yeah, I've turned them down to minimum. I think that's it. So navigation's on always. Oh, it's on shortest at the moment. Why is it on shortest? Better put it on best. Oops. It is now. Right then, let's make a move. You can go ahead if you want. I don't mind. It's alright. It's always the same when you wait for one's like, come on! That's what it says. Is that the same for you? Hold on. Hey, AEL. Sorry about that. I honestly thought that chat was coming through, but clearly it's not. I gotta fix the chat setting. Wanna pull over a second? The things you do for YouTube, eh? What's going on with these chat settings? Don't worry there, AL. It's I think I know what it is. I think that's the sound here. Where are we? Settings. Emissions. That will be my audio settings. Aha! Yeah, it's all set to output device. That may work. Try that. Say hello. Say hello then. Right, say that again. No, hold on. This doesn't look... Right, I need to... Sound settings. I need to find the right mixer bar. We're using... Voice meter input... dB audio. Right, well in theory that should work. Maybe something I'll have to fix another time because I can't see the settings. The sound's gone all weird, isn't it?
And now you have to get the audio chat on your stream now. Oh, there you go. There you go. Bam!
Yeah, I've got it now. I just have to find the right setting. Let me get the volume tailored a little bit. The volume may be up and down a little bit. We'll tweak it.
Yeah.
Right then. Back to the trucks. Right, let's make a move.
Ready?
Yup. It's on. We get there in the end.
Finally.
I was just trying to make sure that I'm not coming through as well, so I'm being duplicated, because that's the worst thing when I start to echo. See, I've set that up on ETS. I didn't set it up for this.
Right, fair enough.
At least it's done now. Shouldn't have to mess with that again. Unless, of course, Discord decides to update and take those settings off that I've just done. Great. So what have you been doing with your day? Anything exciting?
Nothing much, just literally just chilling out. Been watching a bit of TV series and YouTube and that. Nothing much.
Had the fun joys of going to work. Oh, great.
Are you limited or what's your speed?
I think I've got the max limit on, which is, what, 65 in some areas?
You got your journal.
I normally try and do the max I can.
Yeah.
And Equalizer, what have you been up to? Hope you've had a good day. So what have we got? I've got 742 litres and we've got 667 miles to go, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm limited to 65.
To dust then.
Yeah, you're pulling away. You're lightning. Like a bullet. He's just chilling and watching live streams.
Yeah, but I got my own trailer on.
Alright, yeah, well, I'm still starting out on this profile. Well, same really on both my multiplayers. Both of them are pretty new. I know you can go in and you can download new profiles and this, but it's like, where's the fun in that? So this one is a modded profile, but it's like a basic one. So at least
this is not modded. This is from scratch.
Yeah. I thought if I'm going to get into multiplayer and try and get involved with the multiplayer scene, it's best I try and get in there quick rather than take my time.
True.
It's not fair for everybody who does want to join, because then I won't have anywhere opened up. So yeah, I'm lucky in a way I've got all the DLC anyway, so that's not a problem for me. And I don't mind, you know, if I got to work to a limited area, it doesn't bother me. You can still have fun. That's what it's about.
Do your map say go straight or turn off?
Straight on for me.
Yeah.
You got cruise control, back it down to 64. I'll catch up then. My truck isn't as fast as yours. I'm pulling a bunch of cars. Well, I can take the limiter off, but you know, I keep it to within the limits.
Just like the pizza limited on.
There again.
You just like the pizza limited, like you want to realistic.
Well, yeah, I try to keep it realistic.
Yeah.
I have my mad moments. Like that guy over there, what was he doing? What are we doing? We're on 12 hours for this one. Trying to work out how much time I got spare. It's 5:15 now. Yeah, I've probably got an hour or so. I know the lifestyle. It depends on how you want to play the game. At the end of the day, it is just a game. So for those who want to race around and, you know, pretend they're in cars, that's fine. It's just a game at the end of the day. It's not real life. The whole point of the game is you play it how you want to play. Unless, of course, there are rules and regulations that say not to do certain things, and then you're going to end up getting banned anyway. He says. It's all fun. It's just a game. You know, people. I know there are some people who like to play it and be spot on, but gotta have a bit of fun now and again. Trust me, there's half the things I do in these games I certainly wouldn't be doing in real life. That's for sure.
No. Like that valley, the valley, you.
Yeah, well, you know, I wish I could drive like that in real life, because that would be so cool.
Yeah,
trust me. But yeah, but then again, saying that, mind, if I could drive like that in real life, I wouldn't be doing the job I do now. I'd be a rally driver.
And then uploading it onto YouTube then.
Yeah! GoPro inside the car.
Yeah, too.
They can see me die as I crash into a wall or something.
Oh, right.
Nah, I've done it. I did one of those rally days. It's great fun doing them, but yeah, you can't learn anything from one day. You know, it's just not enough experience at all. Because they let you out. You know, you get a chance to go around the basic, like the baby track, as they say, and you have a bit of fun in the cars they've got, and they try and teach you how to get around the corners, how to power through the corners, how to slide the car. But you know, within 24 hours you would have forgotten. But when the pro driver comes along and takes you out in the pro car, you just sit there in awe and wonder, how the hell is this car sticking to the road? Because they go so fast, and it is literally like in the games. But when you're a passenger and you've got no control, you're like, holy crap.
Yeah.
It's another thing, you know. TMX Pro and Thrustmaster 150 Pro. The TMX Pro looks better. I think, to be honest, they're pretty much the same kind of wheel. From what I've seen of pictures, I think the TMX Pro is probably the better looking wheel. You'd have to look at the specs, make sure that both wheels that you're looking at include the 3-pedal setup, because I know some only come with 2. Let's do it that way, just to be nice. So as long as it's, you know, side-by-side comparisons, they're pretty much the same to look at. I think motor-wise, they're pretty much the same wheel. Check things like rotation degrees. Make sure one's not doing anything different from the other. As far as I'm aware, they're pretty much the same. for the sake of £5, it may have boiled down to how they look. I think the TMX, the T150 is the black and blue one, if I remember correctly. Isn't the TMX more Xbox compatible? And the T150 is PlayStation, or have I got that wrong as well? I gotta admit, they're not wheels that I've really looked into.
Oh, real right now?
What's the matter?
I have a death for I have to go in to weigh him.
That's alright. Tag along. Fuel stop there. As he flies in. He's nearly taken off.
17 tons! Oh my god, that's not a lot.
How much is the Logitech you've seen? Actually, did he write the price? No. Yeah, tell me what price you've seen the wheels at. Because to be honest, if I was going to get a Logitech, I probably wouldn't spend... I know you can probably pick up the Logitech for around 150, 160 quid. And if I was buying... The TMX Pro is Xbox compatible, yeah? What about the T150? Is that Xbox or is that PlayStation or... But I think that's the difference. I think one is more designed for Xbox and PC, and the other one's PlayStation and PC. But don't quote me on it, because I'm not 100%. You know, I would have thought the Thrustmaster wheel would be the quieter wheel and maybe slightly stronger. Yeah, true, you do get everything with the Logitech. But don't think much of the shifter. The shifter on the Logitech H-pattern shifter is a very weak shifter. If you're planning on modding it, then yes, absolutely. But it's nice to have at the end of the day. But you still got paddles, remember? And if you really wanted the shifter, you could always buy the Thrustmaster and buy a Logitech shifter anyway. I think you can convert them to USB. Put the cruise control on.
In PC world, there is a G29 for 180 quid.
Still on the high side. When I used to have a G29, and when I bought mine, PC World was selling them for 129 quid. That's one of the cheapest prices you could pick one up. They only do it once in a blue moon, so you've got to keep checking. But if you can grab it at that price, it's an absolute steal. You're not going to get a better wheel at that price. When it's 200 quid though, that's where I'd be like, you're probably better off looking at the Thrustmaster. Now it's my turn. Oh no, we've got to bypass this, fine.
What, you're a green, are you?
Yeah, I got a green. Yay! Yeah. Because at 129 quid for the full pack, that was as well. That was for the wheel, the shifter, and the pedals.
Yeah.
There's nothing to touch it at that price. But when you're spending 200 quid, you probably get better performance from a wheel from a Thrustmaster.
So, it is, the one I got is a G27, and I got it from PC World for 100 and I think it was 170, I think.
Yeah, that's it. I used to have a G27 once upon a time. God, that's going back to...
Yeah, but that was before G29 came out.
Yeah. I had a G27, sold that because I was using that with my PS3 when the PS4 came out.
Yeah.
And the 27 isn't compatible with the PS4, is it? If I remember correctly. Unless they've changed it now, I don't know. And that's when the G29 came out. So I sold my G27, didn't bother get into using a wheel with the PC because I was like, nah, can't be bothered. And then I started playing truckers more, so I thought, no, I want to get a wheel, so I ended up getting a G29. And because I was using the wheel so much, I thought, right, it's time to upgrade. So that's when I went for the Thrustmaster.
Yeah.
And then that broke down. If it wasn't for my Thrustmaster breaking down, I'd still be using that. If I blame Thrustmaster, it's their fault.
Again.
Oh yes. So I take it then Equalizer's looking into getting a wheel and setup then, are we?
What's that?
Just seeing if Equalizer is, by the sounds of it, if he's looking into wheels, he's probably looking at getting a setup of some form.
I'm thinking getting a new one. You can take the wheel off and change it.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called, but it's I don't know what they're called, but it's quite expensive, but worth it.
Well, the ones with the interchangeable wheels start from something like a T300. The T300 you can change. Hmm?
What way?
Straight on, mine is. Just follow the road round.
I've only wondered if some of my routes go different, and I don't know why. Oh, that's a bit a crash in the hand.
Yeah, it gets a bit tighter, doesn't it, up the top? Can you drive the truck which you're... What? Sorry, Andy, I don't know what you mean. This one, it's a fix. The Heusinkveld shifter is fixed, but this is stiffer than the other shifter I have. The other shifter you can change the strength, but it's still not as strong as what this one is. I chose this one for its size because it's nice, small, compact, doesn't take up a lot of room. Gotta remember that the sequential shifter here, it's something I would only use really in some racing games or rally. The TX wheel is interchangeable as well, is it? There we are. I drive my truck with my knee. Well, if I really wanted to. But I don't particularly see the point when I got hands. I admit, that's quite a random question. Please? No, sorry. That sounds like it's some kind of kink channel. That's not me, sorry. Well, yeah, if you're spending 200 quid, then there are... you are going to be in the territory of, you know, the Thrustmaster wheels. If you don't want to spend 200 quid and you're willing to wait see if you can wait until the wheel drops down to about 150 quid. But how long you're waiting, I mean, who knows? Andy, I've got no interest in driving my truck on my steering wheel with my knee. That's not promoting good driving, is it? I'm not good driver as it is at the best of times.
I'm not a good driver either. I'm not the best, anyway.
This isn't a weird steering wheel request show and how to drive. This is just, yeah, let's just drive ATS. And Off-Key, how you doing? Andy, trust me, I'm not going to be doing silly requests. I'm not going to be using my tongue to drive the steering wheel, or my forehead, or my elbow. There we are, like little fingers, how's that? There we are, little fingers. That's about as much as you're getting. Ah, wow. Yeah, equalizer, don't even go there. I don't want to know. Any further suggestions? Find another YouTuber. Off-Key, I was doing okay until I got some random questions. Andy's turned everything on its head, really. Say that again.
Got 5 hours left.
Oh yeah, we have indeed. I wasn't even looking at that, yeah. That's the thing with this game. It'll say something like 18-20 hours, but those 18-20 hours fly by with this because you're travelling at such a high rate of speed.
They short it down. They short it down.
Right, you do the same kind of trip in ETS. It's like double the time, I swear.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting if it's real life. Like, you have to do 5 hours on that job. It'll be interesting. Oh, Christ. What am I?
Yes, Andy, my eyes are closed. I'm now going to drive. Yeah, no. Can't see anything. There's no trucks driving past me at all. No tumbleweed. Nope. All fine. Look, Ma, no hands. Look. Ooh, I can drive no hands. That's so... yeah, okay. Is that dangerous enough for you?
You do not want to do that in real life.
Well, technically you could do that in real life as well. But, you know, you wouldn't want to get caught.
No, if you can get a ticket for easily straight up to 150 to 200 more.
Oh God knows, it depends on what you're doing. They could ban you if you're not careful. Do that on a motorway and the police are watching. You don't want to know what you're going to do. At the end of the day, it's dangerous driving, so just depends what kind of judge you get. Yeah, you got to be in control of the vehicle at all times.
Oh yeah.
Andy, I could do many things, but trust me, I'm not going to.
Don't care about that red light. No one didn't see that.
If no one else is around, I'm not going to worry about it.
No one didn't see that one.
Do a handstand. If I did a handstand, I'd never get back up. Beep.
Beep.
It's just easier, innit? I just can't be bothered to press the button.
Yeah, that's it.
No, there isn't enough room to do a handstand, even if I could. And I wouldn't want to. I need to look after my wrists and keep them supple for rally driving. That's my excuse anyway. That's the wrong gear. Try that again, shall we? Gee, let me think. That'll be a great big no. No, I'm not here to crash. We're here to drive and get to the destinations in one piece. Off key, you're not helping, you know.
Whoa, where am I going?
I don't know, straight on for me though. Did you just turn off randomly?
Yeah.
Guess you weren't paying attention then, were you?
No, not much, no. Don't know what that was about.
Can I sing a song? No.
No.
As lovely as it would sound, I want to save your speakers. So you're good. Remember now, look, we're speeding off into the distance, limited to 66. A nice big yellow truck.
Yeah, I know, that's like, what?
Sing a song of sixpence, really? What was it with you lot today? It's gone, too late, but who cares?
Just one colour, lily, all the way. I was like, what?
No, I had a bit of black on it. No, I meant the guys in chat.
What truck are you in? The Volvo?
I haven't got a clue. I need to look. I think so. Let's have a look.
What did it say on your steering wheel? Volvo?
What are you piping up for? Got Alexa now going out on the code. Yeah, it looks like something like that, yeah. What's it? I can't see. Can't really see what's going on. Anybody know what truck I'm in? You have no idea. I don't remember giving you a contract in the first place. Ah, see? Trying to catch me out. Yes, it's a Scania. That probably looks like a Volvo. Yes, it is a blue truck. I couldn't tell what it looked like from the outside. It's... I don't think it's a Volvo, but it may be. I don't know. I don't know my American trucks that they got in here. It's got wheels, and they turn.
Is it turns the trailer? Brilliant.
Got a handbrake, but it just doesn't work. It's a shame. I do like the shade of blue on this truck, though. I do admit. Does it pick on me? Oh, it's hardly picking, is it? I'm just not going to do it. I'm certainly not going to be sitting here doing random things to get likes and stuff. I'm not like that. Keep an eye on the road. I'm watching you drifting all over the shop. What? You mean to say it's too high or too low? I mean, my mirror's over there where it should be. My other mirror's over there. It's just the field of view. If you mean the camera field of view, then yeah, that's changed recently because, well, I used to have it quite wide, but then it was so far back. You were probably too far back to really get all the details, so I've changed the field of view for the camera. Or do you, unless you mean the game field of view, I'm not quite sure. Right, how far ahead have you gone?
I don't know. You're not on my tab. What the?
Let's see you on the map. You're like 700 ahead.
Jesus.
You didn't turn off, did you?
No. I didn't realise what my feet would do. I just put my foot right down.
Right, I don't know where you are now. You've vanished. Oh, no, you're coming back in range. This is why you drive with cruise control, as boring as it may be. At least it's safe. Instead of burning the tarmac up.
Yeah, but I didn't know what I was doing in speed. I just put down. I thought you were fine. Next minute, boom, you're off my tab. I was like, what?
Yeah, I know what you mean there, Offkey. Is it high? It's hard to tell. I mean, I could be lower, and I could be higher. Because I've never been in a truck cab, it's really hard to try and judge where you need to be. I try and judge it based on the fact that I can see the side of the cab when I look to my left, which obviously there's a lot of detail you don't get in the screens. You know, I can see a lot more to my left and to the right than what you can. And I tried to have more of the outside view on screen, which makes it a bit more interesting rather than have half the screen taken up with the dash. Maybe I can look at moving the seating position further. Where are you going?
Just go ahead, it is. I need to jump off for my dinner.
Alright. Okay, no problem.
No problem.
I shall speak to you soon then if you're going.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, and have a good one.
And you.
Take care. Ta-da! I have no idea. Something I'd have to ask. I don't know, to be honest. And he's had to go now, so... You've got to go to Truckers MP, register, and then download the software. And then when you want to run multiplayer, you want to open Truckers MP first, make sure that's up to date, and then select ATS multiplayer, and then we'll put the files in place to load in the multiplayer servers, and then it'll load the game for you. And then when you want to run single player, you just don't touch multiplayer, and you just go straight into your Steam and ATS or ETS and play as normal. So we got, what, another 16 minutes. We are nearly there. That's a shame. Nearly got to the destination at least. It's really 16 minutes? Oh no, yes, 16 minutes, 6 miles away. What is that? Interesting, just a steamy area. Oh, when am I doing Wreckfest? I don't know, mate. With Dirt Rally being out, if I'm going to play a car game of any form, at the moment it's likely to be Dirt Rally. I'm just having way too much fun with that one at the moment. I still haven't started my career in Dirt Rally. I'm doing the historic stuff. That's my kind of proving grounds, testing, making sure that I'm not a complete and utter wreck. And things are now getting blown over outside with the wind and the rain. Awesome. Is the parking area for me? Have I driven right past it because I wasn't paying attention? Alright, it's right in there. That's a new one. I'm wondering if I can just drive round. So it's down there for the parking. Can you drive round? No, you can't. Great. Wreckfest is still a good game. I actually had one that lets you park down between shipping crates. Right, let's have a look at this trailer a second, shall we? Or cab, even. If I move that, it could pull it forward a little bit. That's the steering wheel there, so if I go with my line of sight, really it should be about there then, I'm guessing. Oh, and it would seem I didn't turn the wheel off in this one. I thought I did. We could go with that. Gives us more of a feel, doesn't it, with the dash showing. Anyway, let's get that. No problem, Gareth. Okay. Do they have any jobs here? How much time more do I have? If I could do a short job? Not that short. Don't know if I want to take that one though. Car parts. Now let's do the car parts one. Hey Chris, how you doing? I'm in the Euro server, but this will probably be my last job now until the next time. I might look at that. See, I've altered the position of the cab and that mirror's not working now. I hate triple screens sometimes. Certain settings within the game it doesn't like and it won't run the mirrors properly. Nope, we're not in. Right, what is causing that to mess up? Probably because I'm set too low. I can't see because you're all driving through. Come on off, Key. Ah, keep it together, man. Supposed to know this. Okay, granted I didn't write multiplayer and I put MP in the description, but, you know, I'll let you off. Yeah, we got enough fuel. Plus, I keep saying this nearly every stream, but I've got to get those little plaques taken out. Ugh. Spoil the view. He's cruising around in single player, are you? Well, next time, double check if I'm in multiplayer, and you're more than welcome to join in. Yeah, I only had a few hours spare today, so I've squeezed in what this will be my third job, and then I'll have to nip off. I've got to make a few errands. I'll be back later, but I don't know if I'll be doing this. Don't know whether I'll do some more dirt rally. If I feel up to it, I may do a bit of VR. I don't know. VR's just, well, there's me yapping away. I've missed my turning. VR's just such a pain to set up. Oh, this isn't going to be an easy place to turn around in, is it? So I think I'll wait until it opens up a bit. Hopefully there's a little turn in somewhere. The furry stalker. Does that mean the hamster? Look! It's the horses and they're moving. Yeah, when they gallop. Yeah, this looks wrong. I mean, when they walk, it looks a bit dodgy. It's better when I've seen them before. Here's one coming in on the camera now. It's just a bit stiff. But when they gallop around like this one coming on now, hold on a second. Here he comes. Come on. That's just all types of wrong. Sorry. I know it's only scenery, but still. Yeah, they're a bit wrong, aren't they, the horses in this? The cows look alright, they seem to move okay. The horses, oof, need a little bit of work. You know, it's no Red Dead Redemption when it comes to horses, but yeah, maybe just make them static. too fast. Two hours to go. Only a short run for this one. So yeah, I've altered this camera view in the cab and I've put it back up higher because the mirror wasn't working. It's still not working. Do that and half of it works. I wonder if that's because I brought the camera further back and it stopped that from working. I'll look into that again. I did fix my right monitor because my right monitor had less of an angle on it, so I've angled that in a little bit more, made sure that the two monitors are matching. No, it wasn't off key. It wasn't his suggestion that made me look, damn it. It's alright, don't worry about it. It does it on certain trucks as well. I've noticed it a lot on ETS. I'll go to some trucks and the right mirror won't work. And there's a lot of people in their in the chats on the forums who have complained the same thing. And it's partly what the explanation is partly because the right mirror isn't always rendered. And when your field of view is at a certain amount, the game just doesn't render the mirror properly. It stops the render for some reason. At least that's what somebody said. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but it kind of rings true because when you mess around with your field of view within the game, you know, zoom in, zoom out, up, down, left and right, you can get it to work, but your seating position may have to be slightly weird just to get that to work. It's one of those things I wish they fixed properly, so it worked in any position. And that's what she said. Ugh. 56 minutes to go. Fresno. It's a busy little area, a lot of buildings around here. What is that building? Looks like it's put together with matchsticks. Big ones, but matchsticks all the same. Great. Days like this, I wished it went the other way. Always a bit close. And this is going to be closer still. This might be a little awkward. Oh, I think we can squeeze it in. Ding dong, we are in. Only small little job, a little bit of cash. Let's have a look at those mirrors again, shall we? Before I sign out. Right, so turn that off. Right, so that mirror is definitely not working like that. I'm thinking we are too far back. Put it forward 2 clicks, see what happens. It's animated there. Yeah, they're all working again, so put the chair too far back and the mirror won't work. Let's have a look at positioning overall. Somewhere about there, I think, would be good. Mirror's still not working properly. Oh, that's frustrating. That's the wrong option. Let's try... Didn't want to do that button. It's still pausing on that mirror. Let's try step forward again. There was probably a reason why I had it set so close to the dash then. And now it's working again. Tell you what, there is a repair centre down the road. I'm going to swing it down there. Have a butchers at this, shall we? Leave that as it is. I swear it doesn't look like that when I looked in it just now. Nah, don't like that. Mirrors, no. Plate. Go. Go. Side mirror. Go. Hate them things. Okay. I'm not going to do too much to this, we haven't really got the money for it, so we're just going to look at the basics. I want that. Doesn't really matter because I'm going to turn that off probably. So we can get rid of those mirrors. I need to turn around. Not by there though. Right, that's it for me. I'm going to leave it there. That's ready for the next one. And yeah, let me get to the old logout screen somewhere here. Right then, so for those who have stuck around watching, thanks very much. Please leave a like if you can. It always helps me out. And as usual, I'll see you in the next video. Should be hopefully back later on this evening, probably from about 8-9 o'clock this evening. Don't know what I'll be doing, either Dirt Rally or some more ATS actually. That's the way I'm looking at the moment. Anyway, thanks for watching, take care, and see you in the next one. Bye!